Hi guys, it's Val from valkayink. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I always do this hand thing, but I just wanted to say I am bringing the DVD videos back. This is going to be another three-parter just because I have so much to talk about. All of the DVDs you're going to see in this video all lead up to a set of DVDs that I was trying to buy, but I found this other stuff, while looking for it. So, with that in mind, let's get started with another very chatty DVD haul. First up, we have Go Shogun, the complete TV series. I just want to show you guys this lovely cover. So, in the middle of hunting for some specific DVDs, I found Go Shogun, this DVD set from Discotek, for very cheap many weeks ago. This was like, I don't know, $7 or something. Clearly someone just, emptying a collection. And I decided to buy it because I have had the Blu-ray movie for a long time. I bought it based on the recommendation from a friend. Still haven't watched it. Really sorry about that. Wow, just looking at that disc art. And so, yeah, I saw this for real cheap. This has been sitting around on my shelf for, like I said, weeks now. I've had it for a long time. Kind of feel bad because if the seller had held on to this literally like another month or something, they could have sold this for way more, as, of course, this was under that umbrella of shows that Discotek announced that this would be going out of print. But yeah, I wasn't planning on getting the TV series. I was always told you could watch the movie for this, without the TV series. But I figured, why not, since I have the movie, get this as well. I don't know what the slipcover for this was supposed to look like. I know this DVD should have a slipcover, but, I don't know how other people collect. Yeah, so happy to have it just because, it did go out of print. I do like these designs. I don't know. I should watch this at some point. But yeah, Go Shogun. I wasn't planning on owning this, but here it is. So happy with that. Next up, another recommendation I've been hearing about for years. This is Riding Bean. Everyone tells me, Val, you love car chase scenes, crazy action. You should get Riding Bean. That it's very good. I'm mostly fascinated by this man's chin. Is this the chin of our dreams, people? I want to know. Anyway, here is the disc art. I think there's actually a second Riding Bean. There might be a Kickstarter for it. I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up and maybe put it in the description if that's true. But here is Riding Bean. Still haven't watched this yet. I don't think this is a very long OVA. 46 minutes. Yeah, not long at all. But I love the style, so looking forward to watching this one. Kind of got it as a spur-of-the-moment thing. I think this was $8 off of Right Stuff. I think it's part of their sale items right now. Anyway, look at Right Stuff if you're looking to pick this up. Here's one that I've been meaning to pick up for the longest time. Of course, this is Interstellar 5555. This is, of course, the animated musical collaboration Daft Punk and Leiji Matsumoto. The story of the secret star system. This is an hour-long kind of animated album, basically. This is from their Discovery album, I want to say. Fantastic. Just absolutely worth owning. Really great animation. Really awesome kind of Daft Punk music, of course. Classic stuff. I love this book. Anyway, I bought this used DVD because it had its paperwork, so I was really excited about that. I feel like you can always buy this one. A lot of these kind of went out. They're always available. Here is, of course, the song list. Over here. Here is Anime Daft Punk. And the bonuses. This actually has so much more bonuses than I recall. This has a karaoke section, biographies on both Daft Punk and Leiji Matsumoto. I really want to watch those. This is just a DVD that I've wanted to own for a long time. So, if you're a fan of either party, I'm sure you know this already. God, I just wanted to show you guys this art. This art is so good. I kind of want to scan it in and clean up the fold line. Oh, I might do that. I just really, really adore this. It's so good. I mean, oh, I wish I could be them. Anyway, I just really wanted this. Was kind of surprised it took me this long, but I have been on yet another Leiji Matsumoto kick. Again, one of my favorites. I'm slowly kind of like collecting everything Matsumoto. But anyway, this is Interstellar 5555. If you haven't seen this and you love, like music videos, especially like anime, AMVs, that kind of thing, This is worth looking up. I'm sure it's still online. Like, you can go and watch this. I just really wanted to own it. God, I really should think about making one of my shelves like Matsumoto titles only. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna put that away now. Next up, an oldie but a goodie, this is Final Fantasy Spirits Within. This is the 2-disc set, I want to say. You know, one with extras and making ofs. I always like these making of segments. Yeah, Final Fantasy Spirits Within, I actually saw in theaters when it came out. My brother and I went and watched it together. I have a soft spot for this movie. One, because I'm not really a Final Fantasy player. I've played some Final Fantasy games. I'm not like a super hardcore fan, you know. So to me, this feeling very different than a Final Fantasy didn't bother me. At the time, the animation was mind-blowing. Another set that I got because it did have its, like, papers in it. This only has a little bit of info, not much. See? Cool movie if you just kind of like a quiet space movie, honestly, more than anything else. Music's really good in it. Just a fascinating little film. I actually own this and got rid of it a long time ago, and here I am with it again. So, another lesson to younger Val to stop selling things. You're just going to rebuy them later. But yeah, I don't have much to say about this one. Do you guys like Spirits Within? It's kind of like the black sheep of Final Fantasy things, I know, but I still have a soft spot for it. Alright, and this is really coming into the season. This is Over the Garden Wall. I don't have to say much about this. I feel like everyone knows Over the Garden Wall by now. This was a Cartoon Network miniseries. I think it came out, what, 2014 or something is when it aired. I did watch this when it first aired. Fell in love with it back then. I really wanted to rewatch this year. I always have kind of a hankering for it whenever like September, October hits. And you can watch these online, like the, for example, not the promo, but the pilot episode is on Cartoon Network's YouTube page. The interlacing on that video is so horrible and so distracting. I was like, I can't watch these like this. I have to go get the DVD. So here is the advertisement for the comics. Yes, they do have comics that are made by Mikhail, who made the series, and they're very good. Here's the disc. There's nothing like fascinating about the disc. It's just very basic. What is it with Cartoon Network releases being so bare bones? They really should have better stuff, because this is a great little mini-series. It starts off very spooky, gets kind of fun and silly. It's this weird mixture of Americana and folklore and turn of the century, like Pilgrim, all the way up to like 1980s aesthetic. It's fantastic. Just a good little series. And I think in total it's only over like an hour, because they're only 11-minute episodes. So you can sit down and watch this whole thing in like one night, like a movie. It's great. Very happy I finally own this. This is still very cheap on like Amazon and a lot of US sites that sell DVDs. The art book, however, insanely expensive. If you wanted that art book, I hope you pre-ordered it, because I tried looking into it now. Very hard to buy. This was also kind of a YouTube darling. There's a lot of videos on just, you know, how deep Over the Garden Wall goes and its references. Highly recommend Over the Garden Wall. Very fun, very good example of great American cartoon. I love the painted backgrounds in this. I can't say enough. I just really like this one. Alright, this is an old copy of One Piece. Obviously, this is like an Enies Lobby, volume 39. And the reason I'm pulling this up is because there's an ad in the back that I've been seeing for years. Takami Bachi, Letter B. And in a video that I watched, it was Blaze's video. Hi Blaze! I'm going to put a link down to that video down below because Blaze is awesome. He got these complete collections of Takami Bachi Letter B. They were beautiful. I really wanted them because I've always wanted to watch or read the series. I couldn't find them. Dude, I don't know how you got those. However, I did find all of the individual DVDs. So that's what I got. The only reason I went for these is because this is the one I found first. This is Collection 1 of Season 1. So here it is. this thing, Blaze wasn't kidding. When I was looking for this copy, I kept finding them for like $30, $40, $45. This is very out of print. God, it's hard to buy stuff out of print. I found a new listing for $5. Bought it instantly. Never saw another cheap one again. So that's what started me on this, and then it was just a bit of a journey to get the rest of them. I know Sentai is slowly like re-releasing a lot of their titles that were DVD only or just very out of print. This is one I think they should do. I think they should put out a Blu-ray collection of this. Or even 2 collections. So I got that one for super cheap, meant I had to go look for these now. And for whatever reason, I had a hell of a time finding collection 2 of season 1. So here is the art. The art is so pretty in this. And like Blaze says in his video, this is, of course, a Shonen Jump title that looks so different from other Shonen Jump things. Very different concept. Interesting that Sentai put it out, but I'm happy. I'm happy I got these cut. It took so long just to find these. And the other problem I had was it took a long time for these to come in. So just that's why DVDs have kind of been piling up. After, actually this is the last one I found. I couldn't find this one for the longest time. But after the very first volume, I went ahead and got Takami Bachi Letter B Reverse. This is season 2. Here is the cover. Yeah, really, really wanted these, and given that they were out of print as I was looking for them, I was like, I gotta find those now, because I'm gonna regret not getting these later. I did put the first episode on, like I'm already really into this series. It's not as quiet as I expected it to be, like it's got quite a bump in opening theme actually, but I need to sit down and watch the rest of these. As the days get longer, or actually shorter, and the nights get longer, this like world in Twilight is going to be really nice to watch. Here is the back. So yes, I was successful in finding all 4 of these. Boy, if you want to find any out-of-print Sentai Filmworks stuff, the prices do jump on them. That's why people are so kind of nervous about things going out of print. That's why people panic buy. That's why people, you know, it's hard to budget for anime, honestly, so I got lucky that I got this one for so cheap. Yeah, it's a little beat up. I don't know what happened with, like, the art in here, but it's still nice. All the discs worked. I had to check it. But yeah, so $5, $10, $12 or $13 for these each. I want to say each. Yeah, I think each. But yeah, that's still cheaper than just buying this one at those really inflated prices. I'm talking about this now because I still think Sentai should put out Blu-ray collections for these. I think that would be great. I think there's enough interest, but what do I know? I kind of like Stranger Things. Anyway, gorgeous style, nice washed out color palette against blue, one of my favorite looking things. Yeah. So thank you, Blaze, for your video and for basically reminding me that I needed to pick these up, and I'm so glad I finally did, because again, literal years of seeing it and not reading or watching it. So I have to watch that next, I think. Anyway, guys, that's it for part 1 here. These are all the DVDs that came with hunting for those. I don't know what my problem was. I would look for DVDs and then also, you know, look at like what else that seller had, or, you know, things like that. That's how I ended up with this stuff. Something while researching this reminded me of like other things like Garden Wall. So yeah, just really wanted to show you guys those pickups. I have quite a bit more to go through. Hopefully I can get those videos out soon. Anyway, guys, that is it for this one. I just want to say hi to all my subscribers. You guys rock, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.